Hi, it's Miss Dana here. Let's do some traveling again. Learn some more things about Rhode Island. If you remember, we traveled across the United States. Here's our United States. We live here in Michigan. We went from school out to Providence, Rhode Island. Let's take a closer look. Remember, some of us went by car and some of us went by airplane. If we were going by car, it was going to take us almost 11 hours. We were going to Rhode Island. Let's take a closer look at that state. There it is. All right. Rhode Island. Let's explore Rhode Island. Let's learn some facts about Rhode Island. Officially known as the state of Rhode Island and Providence Plantations. Rhode Island was the last of the 13 colonies to ratify the United States Constitution on May 29th, 1790. Rhode Island is located in the New England region of the northern United States. We already learned that the capital is Providence. So let's start learning some symbols. We're going to start with the state flower. The state flower is the violet, the common blue violet.
Common blue violet, also known by its Latin name as Viola peperinosa. This plant is a perennial, meaning its lifespan is longer than 2 years, and it grows in a habitat of moist woods and meadows. The plant grows between 3 and 8 inches tall and has a blue, violet, or purple flower, which is in bloom between March and June.
Maybe you want to get out a ruler and see how tall your violet is.
The flower is an irregular flower, but it has 5 nearly equal petals. The spurred lower petal is elongated and smooth on the inside.
So how many petals did he say? 3, 5, or 7? Yeah, you're right. He said 5.
Hairs of the side petals are long and slender. The plant has basal leaves only, and the leaves are tubed or lobed and heart-shaped. The stem is smoothish.
What shape did he say that the leaves were in? Was it heart or square? Yeah, heart. So now we know that it has purple leaves, 5 leaves, and heart-shaped leaves.
Caution should be taken with this plant. The seeds and roots should be avoided because they can cause allergic reactions, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration. As for the plant's edibility, both the flowers and leaves are edible. The flowers can be turned into a candy by dipping the flower into water, cleaning it off, and drying it. Then lightly brushing beaten egg whites onto the flower, covering with sugar, and drying. You can also eat the flowers raw. The leaves are rich in vitamins A and C and can be added to salads, boiled for 5 to 10 minutes and eaten as cooked greens, or added to soups as a thickener. Dried leaves can also be made into a tea. As for the plant's medicinal value, the Cherokee used this plant in an infusion and taken for dysentery, blood, colds, as a spring tonic, and when sugar is added for coughs. An infusion can also be sprayed up the nose for a catarrh, or the buildup of mucus in the nose and throat. A poultice of the leaves were bound to the head for headaches, and the crushed roots were applied to boils. As for the plant's other uses, the Cherokee made an infusion of the roots and soaked corn before planting to keep insects off as an insecticide.
We learned a lot about the violet there. I don't suggest you try eating your violet. I do believe it's a different type of violet than the one that he was talking about. But your violet is definitely a violet. So now that we know a few things about our plant for our state of Rhode Island, who remembers? Did he say the leaves were green and heart-shaped? Yeah. Did he say the petals were purple and there was 5 of them? Yes, he did. So let's go for a walk and let's see if we can find some of these violets. All right, hang on a second. Let me get you ready here. Remember, we're going to be looking for purple leaves, 5 leaves, and heart-shaped petals. Hi, Bob and Shin, room 30. Let's get away from the TV and outside. Let's go for a walk and see if we can find any violets. Here are some flowers. Let's see. Oh, they're yellow, not purple. You know what these are? Dandelions. You're probably going to see lots of dandelions on your walk. But like I said, they're yellow. They're not purple. We're looking for purple flowers that might be violets, like the ones that they have in Rhode Island. Spring is here, the weather's warming up, and the birds are coming. See the robins? I found a purple flower, but this one is not a violet. See how it has big, tall pieces to it? They almost look like little tiny grapes all stacked in a bunch. So that's not a violet. It doesn't have petals. This is a mallard duck. Here's a female mallard duck. Can you see? She's brown. She's camouflaged in there. It's hard to see her. Now maybe you can see her because she's walking. This purple flower, it's kind of a light purple. It has petals, but it's not a violet. Here's another flower I bet you'll find. Guess what? These are dandelions too. They turn into these white, puffy seed stage. Sometimes it's fun to pick them and then blow them. I blew all the seeds off. I found some purple flowers. I'm not sure if these are violets or not, but they sure do look like the violets from Rhode Island. They are purple. I hope you enjoyed our walk. And we might not have found violets, but we did find some purple flowers. Found those nasty yellow ones too. Maybe you had fun blowing one of the dandelions on your walk. Okay. I hope you liked that video. So let's see. The first video we watched told us that the flower petals were purple and that there was 5 of them. And the little leaves were green and they were heart-shaped. So if you rewind and you look at the video, I think we did find a violet. Let's read a little bit more about our state. What state are we used to study? Well, what have we been studying? Yeah, Rhode Island. Rhode Island. Here's our book.
Rhode Island, SXI High School State Lesson Book by Helen Horn, January 2020.
We already learned about our state capital.
Rhode Island, what can you tell me? The state capital is Providence. It is one of the oldest cities in the U.S. and was founded in 1636. Founded by Roger Williams, a Reformed Baptist theologian and religious exile from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. He named the area in honor of God's merciful providence. Rhode Island, what can you tell me? My state flower is the common blue violet and was named in 1908. It is the most widespread among violet flowers. The seeds are thrown outward by mechanical ejection from the 3-parted seed capsules.
Interesting. So it has 5 petals. And if we could look at our one picture here, I bet you we can count our petals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we look at our other picture, we can see, especially this one right here, our nice heart-shaped leaf. We've learned some different things about violets. They're pretty common. So let's take a look at our worksheet. The violet became the state flower of Rhode Island in 1968. Rhode Island was the last state to adopt an official flower. Do you remember what color the petals are? Are they green or purple? Think about it. Which color were they? Yeah, purple. They were purple. Remember, you want to give your student a chance to look at both colors. You want to give them something as a background. So use your yellow construction paper. I happen to have a yellow folder here. And let's color. We're going to color. Remember, if you need hand over hand coloring, that's fine. We're going to color our petals. Yep, purple. And how many petals do they have? 2, 5, or 10? Yeah, you're right. They have 5. Sort of have 3 in the front and then 2 in the back that are overlapping. So in our picture, it's a little hard to count our 5, but there's 5. Okay. What color do you think we should color our leaves? Green. You're right. And our violet grows from the ground, so it's got stems. Put in some green stems. Color our other leaf over here. I think if we look at this leaf up here, it really reminds us of what shape our leaf is. Was it a circle, a heart, or a square? Yeah, you're right. It was a heart shaped. So we'll color all of our flower purple. And you're just working hand over hand, looking to see our friends who are watching with their eyes, who's got some nice eye gaze at your work. I hope you're working well and you're not trying to resist and pulling away. That you're helping color. I'm going to leave that one unpainted, uncolored. I'm going to get out my glue. I think glue, if you remember, your glue has those stoppers in them. You might have to pull out. I had suggested that you kind of pull it out and then stick it back in so that your glue doesn't get all dried out. We're going to work hand over hand. And we're going to put some glue right on our page here. Oh, glue doesn't want to work very well. I got to really squeeze my glue. Uh-oh. Hopefully you guys aren't having as much trouble as I am with the glue. We've got our felt piece out of our baggie to glue on. Okay. You want to give your student a chance to feel it, have that textual input. I'm going to glue mine right there. I'm Violet from Rhode Island. Nice job. So today's lesson was about what state? Yep. Rhode Island. Did we talk about a pen? Or did we talk about violets? Which one did we talk about? Remember, you can always present on either side. And sometimes we might even want to present up and down. Yeah, today we talked about the violet. And parents, you can use the actual violet when you're giving your lesson review and what we talked about if your student is at that level, or if you feel that the art project is a good representation also, you can use that. Okay. I hope you liked your lesson today about Rhode Island state flower, the violet.